would just like to welcome you to this evening's hangout. And in this evening's hangout, I'm going to be talking about a few things. The first thing I would like to talk about, obviously, is about our new futuristic blogging platform that's going to be coming out very, very soon. Okay. At the weekend there, I was at the Empower Network live stream of the event. I didn't actually get to the event itself, but I was at the live stream and I followed the whole live stream. And basically, they're bringing out a completely new blogging platform, completely new blogging system. Okay, so this evening I want to talk a wee bit about the new Empower Network blogging system. All right. I also would like to talk about doing, for us all to do, a 21-day blogging challenge, okay, starting from tomorrow. So the reason for the 21-day blogging challenge is that, you know, you need to get into a routine of doing the blogging regularly to get your blog posts built up and to get people to actually see your content and join your business. Okay, so the reason we're doing a 21-day blogging challenge is because it normally takes 21 days to get into a habit of something. So 21 days is a good amount of time to get into a habit. So if you're doing something consistently for 21 days, it'll be much easier after that to keep doing it. The other thing about the 21-day blogging challenge is that when the new blogging platform launches, they're going to actually have a tool in the blog and a product in the blog which is actually called the 21-day blogging challenge. So everyone who joins our team, joins Empower Network, will have access. They will have access to the just give me one wee second here. I have someone stranded in hyperspace. Sorry about this. 1 second. Yeah, that's us now. So sorry about that. So anyway, as I was saying, basically there'll be a 21-day blogging challenge, right? Now the reason for us to do a 21-day blogging challenge is, firstly, it will get us ready so that by the time the new blogging system is launched, we will have a lot of blogs already on our blog because we're doing the 21-day blogging challenge. The other thing about it is before you actually do the 21-day blogging challenge, before you actually do the 21-day blogging challenge, I would like you to do a video or do a blog post, right? Do a video or do a blog post and use the keyword in the video or in the blog post 21-day blogging challenge, right? Because basically, you know, I want to get everybody on the, you know, want to get everybody in our team to be, you know, ranked for the 21-day blogging challenge in advance, okay? So that when the 21-day blogging challenge goes live, whenever the 21-day blogging challenge goes live, then, you know, there'll be loads of videos from our team that are ranked for the 21-day blogging challenge, okay? So what you want to do is go on YouTube, make a video, call it 21-day blogging challenge. Basically tell people what you're doing. You know, I'm doing a 21-day blogging challenge. And then ask them, you know, if they'd like to join you in the 21-day blogging challenge. And basically tell them that they can get their own blog and give your Empower Network affiliate blog link, okay, for them to go and join and buy the blogging system, okay? So that's the first thing I want you to do. Keyword is 21-day blogging challenge, right? So you want to do a video, and then you want to write a blog post and call it the 21-day blogging challenge. That can be your first post if you want, or you can just do that as a preliminary post tomorrow, and then you can do 21 days after that if you want, okay? So that will be, basically the start of the 21-day blogging challenge. Now, if you imagine, if everyone on our team has a video and a blog post with the keywords 21-day blogging challenge, whenever someone goes, to Google and Google's a 21-day blogging challenge, there's going to be a lot of our stuff is going to turn up, right? And that basically means people will come to our blog, come to our website, and be able to join Empower Network through us. Okay, so I would highly recommend that you do that, right? Tomorrow, do that. Make a video, 21-day blogging challenge, blog post, keywords, 21-day blogging challenge. Now in today's training, I'm going to be basically explaining a wee bit about the SEO to you as well, okay? So that you can actually SEO your blog for the 21-day blogging challenge, right? Because my idea for you here is when people type in, a specific keyword, we want you to rank for that. So when people type in specific keywords about Empower Network, what's this 21-day blogging challenge? They're going to see our team with videos and with blog posts, okay, all over Google, right? So that's the first part. So that would be the preliminary part. You want to make a video. Sorry, Matthew, in case the two of you, Ricardo and Matthew, missed this. I was basically saying, want to make a video with the keywords a 21-day blogging challenge, right? 21-day blogging challenge, and also, as well as using the keywords a 21-day blogging challenge, you also want to do a video and try and rank for that on YouTube and on for blog posts as well. And that means that if everyone in our team targets those keywords, there's going to be some members in our team that are going to be all over the first page of Google for those keywords. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Okay, so anyway, yeah, so that's the first part of it. Now, what I'm going to be discussing tonight is, obviously, I'll discuss some ideas. I'll discuss some ideas of, finding content or looking for content or getting ideas for your actual content for your blog. Okay, I'll talk a wee bit about basic SEO for your blog as well, so that you can rank for specific keywords. I'll also show you, basically two different ways to find keywords, for your blog posts. If you're just starting out, it mightn't make any sense to you, SEO or, targeting keywords, and that's fine. If that's the case, you could just focus on the blogging part, right? But if you've been blogging for a wee while, I think it's a good idea to know about this, and it's a good idea to be implementing some of this stuff as well, okay? So I'm going to go through that as well. Matthew, would anybody here like to say anything before I get into the whole rigmarole here? Welcome everybody to the Hangout. Welcome Vincent and Matthew and Ricardo. Nice to see you all here.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to everything up because I know you are streaming again the event, maybe the marketing, right? And live and I on it because it's a connection and so I really have whatsoever.
It's breaking up very badly tonight, Matthew. Very badly. I don't know the internet. Your internet's breaking up. I think it's playing up again tonight, unfortunately. Um,
Anything more answers here.
okay, okay. Okay, that's fine. It just broke up very badly, everything there. So if there's anything you want me to say specifically or whatever, if you want to just even message me, and I'll relay it, because it went really bad. I could hear very little, unfortunately. I think it just must be the internet playing up again, unfortunately. Um, so okay. So, okay, like I said, some of the things I would like to share with you. There was so much, it was 2 days, and there's a lot of different stuff, and my memory isn't always, get everything. Okay, so there's probably going to be loads of bits and pieces that I've missed, but I'm going to tell you the stuff that I've got written down that I can sort of remember here off the top of my head. Okay. Um, The first thing is basically, if you've been hiding somewhere behind a tree, and you don't know about it, Empower Network are launching the version 3 ENV3 blogging platform. They're going back to WordPress, and the reason David Wood discussed this, the reason for that is because when we changed onto the proprietary blogging system that they created, the ranking went down very, very badly. Okay, and a lot of our income, a lot of our money was basically coming from the blogging system. And once they changed over on the blogging system, they ended up having to market in different ways because the blogging system wasn't having the same effect that it had had before. The blogging system was getting like 5.4 million visitors a month. Okay, it was getting 5.4 million visitors a month, and they were converting into sales at roughly about 1%. Okay, now 1%. Mars Burden, he's the guy who deals with all the marketing stuff. He says it's not a particularly good conversion rate. It's quite a bad conversion rate, 1%, and he basically reckons that he's going to be able to get the conversion rate up from 1%. Okay, and this is the very exciting part. Actually, I want to say this first before we go any further. At the minute, Empower Network have made approximately in commissions, the company has paid out approximately $160 million in commissions, okay, so far to its affiliates. All right. Now, Dave Wood's goal is in the next 3 years to pay out $1 billion in commissions. Okay. Now that might sound like a big plan to you, considering in the last 3 years they paid out 160. It might seem like quite a big leap, but I'm going to explain to you firstly, and it's a good place to go right now, how they're actually going to get to that. Okay. The first place is that at the minute, like I said, the sales page in Empower Network was converting at about 1%, which isn't a particularly good conversion rate. Okay. Now, with the changes and implementations they're going to make, they reckon they could get it to around 3 to 5%. Okay. So instantly, with the same amount of traffic, that would automatically multiply that 160 million by 5 if it went to 5%, okay, or 3 if it went to 3%, the conversions. So let's say 3%, okay, so 3 times 160 million is 320 and 160, 380, 480. That would be 480 million, okay, so that would take us like halfway there just by implementing those changes, right? The other thing is, with the blogging system currently, the way it is, targeting the UK and the US market, right? They have about 3% coverage, Okay, so basically they're covering 3% of the market. Okay, they're covering 3% of the market using that. Basically using that language. Okay, using English. So what they've done is they've now changed, and they're offering another 5 languages. I can't remember one of the languages, but they're doing Russian, Spanish, German, and Portuguese. Okay, so that's another 4 languages. Now, those languages in total, instead of now covering 3% of the world market, 3 to 5% or whatever, they're going to be covering something like 13 to 17%. Okay, so you can basically see how that automatically, just by doing the same as what they've done over the past 3 years. Now that's without increasing, without having all the extra affiliates that we have now and extra people in Empower Network to sign up more people. Without that, technically, just with those figures there, that would get it up another 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, so 5 times 1.6 million is, I don't know, it's around 8 or 9 million. And then if the conversion rate changed, if the conversion rate changed 3 times, you're talking 2.7 billion, right? But his target is basically 1 billion in commissions to be paid out over the next 3 years. Okay, so the thing about it is, if you're on this Hangout, if you've clicked on this link, if you found out about this, if one of our team have sent you here to this link, basically the only way you can be a part of that and actually, be part of that with $1 billion commission payout is to actually be in Empower Network. And preferably you can join our team, and we will guide you through all the steps you need to do, okay, to build your online business. My personal upline, and you can see it income disclaimer at worldinternetschool.com/income or empowernetwork.com/income, and basically not everybody's going to make that amount of, not everybody's going to make a lot of money, because not everyone's going to do the work, right? Some people won't do the work, some people won't do their, blog posts, or won't do anything, or won't market the stuff, right? But, what is possible? My mentor has done over 700,000 in commissions in Empower Network so far, okay? I think I'm sort of floating around the 47 or something mark, right? But my mentor's done like 700,000, and by joining on anyone in our team, you're actually going to get access to his training, as well as my training, as well as all the trainings inside Empower Network. And also, if you're a member as well, you can join below in the iPass system. Underneath there's a red button. You can take the trial for iPass for $1. I highly recommend you do the iPass system as well, because the iPass system is a great way to get people to upgrade. People are going to upgrade an iPass. People are going to want to upgrade an iPass, because there's a lot of benefits and bonuses they get for being high up in iPass, including they get their own personal coach and stuff like that, who will also upsell products for you so that you can make more money. Okay, so like I said, to do that, you just click the red button below. There's a red button below to click to join that, and like I say, you can try that for 7 days. Go through the videos, go through the trainings. It's going to make you make more money in this business, right? If you're in it as well. So, and it's a part of this business. They work together, okay? It's Empower Network accredited, so it's not one of these dodgy schemes where people are trying to, say we get you free Empower Network signups or something. This has actually been accredited by Empower Network, okay? And the guy who set it up was up on the stage this weekend, and he actually was given his $1 million ring because he crossed the $1 million affiliate commissions in Empower Network a few months back. Okay, so he also got his $1 million ring. Okay. As well as that, the thing is, when you actually register for the $1 trial, you'll also be added into the group where you'll get all the trainings and stuff. And when you go into that group and you look at the testimonials, you'll see that there's 3 days ago, there was 1,700 testimonials, okay? And loads of those testimonials are new people who've never made a penny online before, okay? Brand new people who've never made money online, and they're like ranting and raving because they're making money for the first time, right? So you'll be able to see that, when you register for iPass, you click to join the Facebook group and go in the testimonial section, and you'll just see like lines and lines and lines of fresh testimonials from different people, okay, who are using the system. Okay, so we've gone over that, okay? So back to the 21-day blogging challenge. So the thing is, from tomorrow, I would like us all to start doing this 21-day blogging challenge. Make a video, target the keyword 21-day blogging challenge, make a post and call it the 21-day blogging challenge, okay, and target that keyword. Also look for other keywords that people are typing in for Empower Network. Look at other keywords that people are actually typing in, and put some of that in your blog post, some of those keywords, write something about it. So if they're looking for the name of the new Empower Network blogging system or whatever, you could add that or whatever you want, basically. Okay, so just basically try and put as many keywords as you can in the blog post for the new Empower Network stuff. Look at what people are typing in. I'm going to show you how to actually do that as well now, okay? So we'll go through that now. If anybody has any questions, anything you want to ask, anything you need to know at the moment, if you just want to, chat now, or if you'd even like to just post in the comments below, just post in the comments below the website. There is a live commenting system here, so I will get any of your messages and we will be able to answer you back if you've any questions. Have anybody here any questions? No? Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to screen share. Just go to screen share. Give me 1 wee second here. Okay, can you see my screen okay? Yeah? Okay. So basically, obviously, if you've just started up an Empower Network, you haven't joined before, you'll be able to see here. If you want to do a blog post, when you log in, empowernetwork.com, put in your username and password, it'll bring you to this page here, okay? So when you get to this page here, to do a blog post, all you really need to do is come here and click on this left one that says text. So you basically just click on this, and then you just basically type in your title. So you put in your title up at the top. Um, 21. So I'm just going to put in 21-day blogging challenge, like so. or title. Now the thing about your blog posts, when you're doing blog posts, got too many things open here. Let me just close down some windows. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. I just had too many windows open. So whenever you're doing your blog post, this is frozen up on me. But basically, I'm just going to show you in this other one that hasn't frozen. It's WordPress. But basically, we're going to be using WordPress anyway, so in the next week or two. So I'm just going to show you what we do. It's the same. It's exactly the same principle. I'll just save this draft. Ah, goodness. Okay. So all we'll do. Okay, just go to posts, add new. Don't know why this is doing this on me, but anyway. Okay. What we want to do is for SEO, you want to put, say the keyword is 21-day blogging challenge. You want to put the keyword somewhere in your title, okay? Up at the top, okay? So you'll put that in your title somewhere. So you could vary it, you could change it around. You could have a couple of words in front of it and finish off with 21-day blogging challenge, or you could have 21-day blogging challenge and some words after it. Try and make it not exactly the same as everyone else's, okay? So add a couple of words to the front or the back, but make sure you have your keyword that you're targeting there, okay? So I'm just going to put that as my title, and then the first line, just to make it a wee bit different, but still have the keywords, I'm just going to write, what is the 21-day blogging challenge? And how to make money blogging Okay, so the first thing we want to do there is, you see that in the first line, okay, I've put the keyword up at the top in the title. In the first line of the post, I've put the keyword, and also in the last line of the post, this is going to be the last line, I've also put the keyword, okay. Now for SEO purposes, Google normally looks for an H1 tag, and the H1 tag is automatically made as the title, so this is always an H1 tag, what you put up here, okay? But it also looks for H2 and H3 tags, which stands for heading, okay? So I'm going to make this an H3 tag, the first line in the paragraph. So I'm just going to click on H3, okay? And if you're in the Empower Network blog, you will see that there's also one here, okay, format button, which is H3. So you basically type out your word. Unfortunately, it's froze at me at the minute, but you type out your word and then you just click H3 to make it an H3 post, okay? And then I'm going to make this H2, okay, like so. And then what I'll do is I create a category on my blog. Let me just copy this. And also put this in the tags. You'll see that there'll be tags inside Empower Network. Put that inside those as well, okay? After you make the post, you can't see them now unless I make the post, so, but you will see these 5 blank spaces, and you can just stick this in here as well. Also in the tags, I would also put that as well. And then check if there's a category that's for that. If there's no category, just make one. So we'll just call this category the 21-day login challenge. Like so. Okay. And then once we do that, we'll basically just type, out, what it's about. The 21. This is a new challenge that has been created for Empower Network as they have launched the new let me just get the name of it here. And the new Kalatu, Kalatu login it's not have, they are launching the new Kalatu login system. This new logging system will have lots of new innovative features that you have never seen until now. It will be offering a range of different themes. So that no matter what type of business you're in, there will be a theme for you. Now this is another thing that they're actually going to be doing as well. They are also going to be offering an option so you can make suggestions about what other business themes you would like added to the portfolio. Okay. So basically, you see here, I've only wrote about 114 words. Ideally, if you want your blog to rank at all, it's a good idea to do 500 words. If you want it to rank 2 or 3 times as much and get 2 or 3 times as many people finding it, if you make it 1,000 words, it'll get a lot more people finding it. So maybe for this particular keyword, you maybe want to do like a long blog about it, okay? So obviously I'm not going to have you sitting here in the Hangout watching me blog the whole blog, because that would be, boring. But I just want to give you the idea, okay? Now, if you're going to do a 500-word blog, you've probably got the keyword in it enough. If you're doing a 1,000-word blog, then you probably want to put 21-day blogging challenge somewhere throughout your blog post as well, okay? Maybe once or twice as well, okay? So if you're going to do a 1,000-word article, have this keyword in it maybe 5 times. So you've already got 3 times, put it in another 2 times. If you're going to just leave it at 500, then, it's probably fine now. Just, write 500 words, and that would be your blog completed, okay? Now, after you've done that, what you want to do is go and create a video, upload it to YouTube, and just talk about the 21-day blogging challenge. Make sure you put your link. Probably it might be an idea to mask it. You can watch some of the trainings we did the last couple of weeks about masking your domain as well. But you might want to mask your domain. It's up to you. You don't have to, but you might want to mask the affiliate link as well, okay, and put that in your YouTube video. So when it comes to actually now doing the 21-day blogging challenge, right? Now, obviously, everyone is going to have a different topic. Some people might be interested in some people might be interested in health, some health and wellness. Some people might be interested in, fitness. Some people might be interested in different types of holistic healing. Okay, so it all depends, what you're interested in. I'm just trying to find the Hangout page here. I seem to have lost it. 1 second here, folks. Just closing as much stuff as I can. Okay. So, yeah, that's you now. Sorry, I lost just for a minute there. That's great. Okay. So what I would suggest when it comes to doing articles, obviously it depends what you're going to blog about. If you're going to blog about internet marketing or blogging or stuff like that, you might just want to go to the likes of easyarticles.com. You might want to go to easyarticles.com and look for ideas, okay? So, depending on what your niche is, you can go here and look for ideas. So if you're completely clueless and you don't know what to write about, just come here and look in your niche, okay? And look and see what people are writing about. Now, you don't want to copy it. You don't want to take it and copy and paste it, right? Even though you can. You can, they allow you to if you leave the link, but I wouldn't recommend copy and paste it. What I would do is I would pick whatever my niche is, okay? So if your niche is, say if your niche is finance, for example, just find a thing that you know about in finance, okay? So find a thing that you know about in finance and basically do a search for that, okay? And then find out what people are talking about in the finance blog posts. Look and see which ones interest you, which ones are suitable for your market, okay, your target market, and then have a look at it, okay? So now this one here, as you see, this one here says problems associated with asset management, right? Now, as you can see here, there's like, you know, a few different things here. You know, lack of information in the evaluation, miscommunication, lack of skills, lack of technology, lack of support, no or little balance in assets. So there's like there's about 7 or 8 different things here, okay? 7 or 8 different problems associated with asset management, okay? So what you could do is, you know, you could maybe do a blog post and you could just, you know, go to your finance blog, okay? So you can maybe go to your blog, which is about finance, or your Empower Network blog, whichever you're using. So you could just go there and you could say, right, you know, I'm going to do a post and I'm going to call it, you know, I'm going to call it, I'm going to call it five top problems with managing your assets, or five, you know, the 5 top problems for asset management. You know, basically pick a number and then basically take some of these topics here and just reword them in your own words, okay? You can just reword them in your own words or rewrite them, okay? Don't copy them. Don't just blatantly go and copy and paste them, but completely rewrite them. You know, lack of support, you know, just rewrite this line, rewrite this, and you know, then you have your own, you know, you'll have your own completely different blog post with a different title, okay? So you can do that with anything. You know, you can do the same with, you know, with internet marketing, with finance, with health, anything at all, okay? Property, you can do it with anything. Okay, so say I wanted to do one on blogging, okay? Let's say I was targeting the blogging market. I can just type in blogging. Okay. And here's, let's see something interesting. Here's one, importance of blogging and 10 ways of increasing targeted traffic, right? Okay, so you can see here they've listed, you know, a lot of different stuff. Now this is a really long article. Obviously you could do a long article or you could just do a short one of, you know, 500 words or something. So instead of saying, you know, 10 ways of increasing your targeted traffic, you could go here, copy the keyword, go to Google, $629 million results, right? There's quite a lot of results for those keywords. So you might want to, you know, use something with less results, okay? So what you could do is you could put 5 ways of increasing targeted traffic. Okay, so you're down from 600 million to 241 million results, okay? So as you can see here, when you type it in, there is no article coming up with that exact keyword in the title. Look, 5 ways of increasing targeted traffic. There's nothing. There's 5 sure ways to increase, but it's different. It's 5 sure ways to increase, not 5 ways of, okay? So you can then basically take that, and then that could be your new, you know, article, okay? So you can go here, add new, put that in as your keyword, like so. the way I showed you in the last one. Targeting traffic, add a category, add a tag, okay, and then make this an H3 tag, this an H2 tag, okay, and then all you need is basically 5 ways of increasing targeted traffic. Now, firstly, you can take this off the top of your head if you're blogging and stuff every day and you know this information. You could just take it off the top of your head, okay? If you don't, what you can do is you can go here, you know, and you can basically see, right? You know, so you could say, you know, before we start, it is a good idea to find out who are the experts in your niche. And what techniques they use for getting targeted traffic to their blogs. You know, so it can be just as easy as changing the number, you know, change it to 5 or 7 or 11 or 21 or whatever you want, okay? And, you know, that way you'll come up with a completely unique, different title, okay? So then we can go here, and here's, you know, here's 3 done for you, okay? So you can know someone, you know, you can know someone, or you can just go and, you know, basically copy and paste these 3, okay? And then a little trick for you, which will pass copyscape, is just change the way, just change them around, okay? Command C. Okay, so let's see, like so. As long as they're in a different order, nobody will know. Or you can change a couple. Like so. Okay. That. Right. Here are 3 blogs you might use. Okay, so we've got that. So you can look through this and you can see what they're talking about, okay? Here's somebody saying blogging is interesting, you know, there's something you really love doing, go ahead and create a blog and start blogging about your passion, okay? So you could basically say that, right? You could say that, you know, so that could be one. But increasing targeted traffic, to be honest, it doesn't really make any sense to me. Why the traffic will be targeted, because your passion. It's not necessarily going to be targeted just because it's your passion, right? Making money online, okay? So making money online, blah, blah, blah. Opportunities, gaining exposure and attracting prospective buyers, okay, so employers. You know, if we're blogging, I don't really think a lot of people want the job when they're blogging. So I would say buyers, you know. So, um, you know, one, it helps you get more exposure for your business or services, and can also bring in lots of targeted buyers who are interested in the same things as you. If you do the research correctly. Same things as you. If you target the right keywords. Okay. So if you are if you're looking for travel bloggers, you might target travel keywords to find your target market, or another market of your choice. Okay, so there you have one. Okay. Just doing this quickly, so there'll probably be some wee mistakes or whatever along the way, because I'm just trying to do it as quickly as possible. But you know, here you are. So marketing and building relationships with customers. Okay. 2, marketing, building relationships. You can change around the words with your readers and subscribers. Is also a great way to get lots of targeted people who are interested in what you are doing, teaching, or possibly the products or services you are selling. Okay, so grab another one. Okay, so here's an idea. You know, ways to increase your blog traffic. Update your blog regularly, okay, with fresh content that is unique and informative. Quality content and not quantity content. Gain exposure for your blog. Okay, so that could be the likes of guest posting. I'll talk about this actually later in another one of our trainings. I've never talked about that before. Okay, so you can use guest posting. Update your blog regularly. Keep in touch with your audience. Yep, so email your audience. Okay, that can be another one. Email your audience. Attract people's attention. Yep, use good headlines. Okay, that attract people's attention. Right. There's another good one there. Allow guest blogging. So invite people to guest blog on your website or blog. That's another good one. Okay. Sell high quality products. Okay, it says sell quality products. Okay, so I'm just going to put sell high quality products that deliver lots of value to your customers, audience, and subscribers. Okay, so just from those few there, doing this very quickly, and this is just for a short article, okay, this isn't a big, long, 2,000 word article, this is just a short one, which will be, 400 or 500 words, okay. Basically, I've already got, a few here, one here, it was going to be 5, so I've already picked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think we've already 1 or 2, okay, so you can even change it to 7 if you want, right? But basically we have guest posting, okay, so one could be guest posting, or just talk a little bit about guest posting, 2 or 3 lines about guest posting. The next one I could talk about could be about emailing your audience and the benefits of emailing your audience. So another 2 or 3 lines you could write about emailing your audience. Next one, use good headlines that attract people's attention.
It's 21 hours.
You could say that. Put 2 or 3 lines about why to use good headlines to attract people's attention. You could even go into the statistics of, how many people are actually attracted by headlines and stuff like that if you want to. Okay. Next one I've got here is invite people to guest blog on your website or blog, and then I could talk 2 or 3 lines about that, how you can, ask people to, guest blog on your website or blog and talk about maybe the benefits of it, okay? And then the next one that I have here as well is, sell high quality products that deliver lots of value to your customers, audience, and your subscribers, and that will keep them coming back for more. Okay, so we've got really, we've got 7 there already, okay? So I'm not going to type all these out while you're on the Hangout, but you can see, just by going to easy articles, no matter what you're typing about, if you're typing about knitting, or you're typing about blogging, or you're typing about internet marketing, or you're typing about finance, you can go there and you can get a load of information. You can put your own information in, you reword it, change the words around, stuff like that, and you can end up, with a completely unique article. Doing that as well. Okay, so I don't know if you've done that before, but anyway, that's another thing that you can actually do too. Okay, the next thing you can do as well, if you want to find the latest things that people are looking for, is you can just go to YouTube futuristic.com/charts. This is another way that a lot of people get loads of traffic to their blog. They just go here and they see what's the most popular stuff. Okay, so they might go and find the most popular animal videos, or they might find the most popular, if there's an animal blog, they might find the most popular animal videos. If it's a personal development blog, they might find, the most personal, the most popular personal development videos. The latest news, they might blog about the latest news. It might be, a lady blogging about all the latest things that are going on in the world, or it could be anything at all, right? So you can come here and you can see which things are getting the most views, and then you could blog about that. There's the X Factor, Andrea Festina, so you can see there's a lot of people talking about that. So if you target keywords with him in it, there's loads of people right now searching for him on Google, and that's a great way to get loads of, traffic to your blog as well. Okay, so no matter what you want to blog about, if you're blogging about sport, here you are, the top sport videos, so you can put those in, and then you can write a bit about that if you want. Okay, so those are some ideas of what you can blog about. Right, so no matter what you're blogging about, there's always, there's always something that you can do. So I hope, you find that useful. You find something there that's useful that you can actually use, and start doing your 21-day blogging challenge. The other thing I recommend you do is, if you just basically get a blank book, and basically write down 21 topics for your 21-day blogging challenge. Okay, so if you write down 21 different topics, then basically you're going to know in advance what you're going to blog about every day. So it's going to be really easy to do it. Now, like I've said, the first blog that we will be doing will be about the 21-day blogging challenge. I haven't actually said this yet, but in the actual Empower Network, in the new ENV3 system, inside the 21-day blogging challenge, they're going to be basically offering questions, and all you need to do is fill in the questions, and that will give you your blog post. And that's the great thing, because one of the things, one of the problems that people had in Empower Network was a lot of people come in and they didn't do the blogging. They didn't maybe know what to blog about, or they didn't have someone to show them what they were doing, or they didn't know that their upline would show them if they contacted them. And they just didn't do anything, right? They just got lazy. They spent $25, which is like the price of a pizza, and they didn't bother. They just couldn't be bothered, right? Now, the thing about this is, with the new 21-day blogging challenge, it opens up, and basically it actually asks them questions. So all they need to do is actually answer a few questions, and that will become their first 21 days of blog posts, right? That will become their 21 days of blog posts. So there's absolutely no excuse and no reason why people won't do the blog, okay? Because they've got, it's written in front of them. They just need to answer the questions. It's so simple. The other good thing about it is that even if people do quit, and there will always be people who quit, there will always be people who start a business or start something and they just quit for whatever reason. They're bored, or they're no time, or they're doing a job, or whatever it is, and that's fine. But the great thing about this blogging system as well is that if someone comes along and they do their 21-day blogging challenge and they quit, okay, basically all the blog posts that they've done that rank on Google, when people come and click on them, if they've quit, their sales will pass up to you, okay? So if you bring, 5 or 10 people into Empower Network, and they bring, 5 or 10 people into Empower Network over time, you could end up with maybe 100 people at Empower Network, and even if 80 of those people left, right, you're still going to have 20 people live And as well as that, you're going to have those 80 people's blogs that are out there making you money, because that money will pass up to you when someone joins, right? Because they have left. Okay, so if you imagine 80 people, say 80 people come along and do 100 blog posts, right? That could be like 8 times 100 is 100,000. That could be like, would that be 80,000? I don't know. I think it's a lot of blog posts anyway. That could be, there could be like 60,000 blog posts out there, right? Of people who've left, right? 60,000 blog posts of people who've left Empower Network, and people are finding them on Google. They're coming and they're signing up to Empower Network, and they're getting passed up to you, right? Because the people who wrote the blog posts are gone. So the thing about this is, even if people quit, you make money. Okay? Normally in a business, if somebody quits, it's like, oh no, they've quit, that's it. You know, they've quit, I'm going to lose the income, I'm going to lose the money, right? With Empower Network, people come in, start doing their blog and do the 21-day blogging challenge and leave. Then whenever people come, see those blogs and join Empower Network, you're going to get paid for it, right? So you're actually going to get paid when people quit as well, right? Now, I've had this experience in the past. I've, had people quit. I got paid for people who quit in the past, and I've had to actually message them and said, like, what did you quit for, Or I've had other people who stopped blogging for a while and then discovered they had all these commissions and they hadn't done anything. They maybe blogged for like 2 weeks, and then next thing they got these commissions and they didn't know they had them. And then they were like contacting me to ask me how to log in, to get their commissions. But then because they then stopped paying it, then they had to actually, reignite their membership again, to be able to get back into their back office to go and get all their money that they had in their back office, which is quite funny as well. But one of those people even went on and he joined again, and then he didn't have some of the products, and he passed up about $6,000 or $7,000. There's about $6,000 or $7,000 in a couple of days, just by not having the products or whatever. But that's the thing about this, is if you join this business, right, and even over a period of time, you don't have to do it immediately because everyone doesn't have the money immediately. But even if you come in, you take this business seriously, you join the business, you go all in the business, right, you get all the products. As long as you stay in, you keep blogging, you keep doing stuff, you're eventually going to start having people, even from people who are quitting. Even people who are quitting in your team are going to be paying you money, and people that joined up beneath them and stuff like that. So the most important thing I can tell you if you want to make a lot of money in this business is to be all in, to be at the events, to do what you're being told to do. And even if you have a bad week or a bad day, or you go away for a week, or you disappear for a month's holiday or whatever, that's fine. That's great. That can happen, and you can come back to more money after your holiday sometimes. And you're going like, how did I make more money than I made? How did I make more money than I spent on a holiday while I was away on holiday doing nothing? That happens all the time in this business. It has happened to me so many times. Go away for a walk on the beach and I come back to $1,000 commission, or I go away to celebrate an anniversary and I spend $1,000 or something, and I come back home and there's like $3,600 in sales when I come home from somebody I never met before, right? So this is completely possible in this business if you actually do it, get all in and focus. And with this new blogging system, the traffic is just going to go like that. The traffic is going to go like that. When Empower Network started, they didn't have specific experts in SEO, okay? They weren't specific experts in marketing. Now, the guy who runs the marketing funnels for Empower Network has made millions, and he is a numbers expert. And like I said to you earlier, he's planning to get the funnels up to 3 to 5%. before they were only getting 1%. Okay, so if people can make 160 odd million with a 1% conversion funnel, imagine what they'll be able to make with a 3 to 5% converting funnel in 5 different languages. And I would say the 5 different languages are only the start. They'll be going into all kinds of other languages as well. This is only the start, right? So the only way to be a part of this, to get into this, is, be in our team, join our team, click the button below. You can get started with a red button, I pass for $1, and they will take you through everything. You go through all the trainings and find out what you need to do. Okay, highly recommend you do that if you're not already joined up on our team. If you're joined up on our team, do the 21-day blogging challenge, because the thing about it is that it's going to be coming out in different levels. And the first level is the people who were VIPs at the VIP events. They will get this new blog first, okay? So they will get this new blog maybe in the next week or two. Then the people who were at the live stream will get the blog. And then by the beginning of December, everyone else will get the blog, okay? The new blog. So the new blog has so many features. It would take me forever to go through all the different features. They'll give you themes for everything you can imagine. You can have a real estate theme for somebody who wants a real estate agency. You can have a car theme for somebody selling cars. You can have a theme for whatever you basically want. Theme for women, theme, loads of different things. And they're also going to have it so that you can ask them for whatever theme you want, okay? So if you're a veterinarian and you find that there's no theme for veterinarians, they will make a theme for veterinarians, okay? So you can go and you can ask them to add that, okay? So, it's, you'll be seeing it soon, but if I were you, I would be one of the first ones to get in this, because it's going to go crazy. There's going to be loads of sales. And obviously, the only way to get commissions on all those sales is to, have people buying it off you. Okay, so I would definitely get started if you haven't already. Click the buttons below. Click one of the buttons below and get started. Okay, if you're already in, do the 21-day blogging challenge. What this is going to do, right? This is going to get more content in your blog, so that when they go from their theme onto the WordPress theme, your traffic is going to just spike like that, and you're going to start getting people for all the different keywords of your blog posts that you've done, right? The other thing about it, it's going to get you into the habit of blogging again, so that you'll be producing lots of content. There'll be loads of content out there in Google that people will find of your content. And if you think of it like, like real estate, think of your blog post like real estate. Okay, if you have one house rented, you'll get one rent. Okay, if you've got 1,000 houses rented, you'll get 1,000 rents. Yeah, if you'll get 1,000 rents. Okay, but if you keep getting stupid messages here, you get so many different. You get so many different. If you have a whole load of blog posts out there on the internet, what'll basically happen is that it'll be like real estate. So if you have 1,000 blog posts, that's 1,000 different posts that can rank out there on Google for you, that people can find your stuff and go and basically join your business, whatever your business is. So it doesn't really matter what your business is. It doesn't matter, whether you're a veterinarian, whether you're a blogger, whether you're an internet marketer, whether you're a real estate agent. It doesn't matter what you are, right? Your content will be out there with all the keywords that you're writing about, and will be ranking, and people will be able to come and buy stuff off you, join your business, follow you, get to know you, get to like you, get to trust you. And the bottom line is, you're going to get more subscribers, you're going to get more income from doing this, okay? So the main thing is you need to do it. You need to do it, because if you don't do it, you're not going to capture the market. Okay, you're not going to capture the market. The thing about it is if the other thing you can do as well is you could get someone who's good at writing. You could get someone who's good at writing. Some of my blogs I've travel blogs, and I really don't like writing about travel. I really don't. So what I do is I get people who are traveling around the world, and I get them to write content for my travel blogs, right? And then when people come to my travel blogs and buy anything or join anything or whatever, I get paid, because they're reading blogs about travel, okay? And I'm not even interested in writing about travel. I've written, maybe I've written maybe 30 travel blogs, right, on my whole travel blog, and they're just about my own travels, okay? But it just doesn't interest me to do that. So even if you don't want to do all the blogging, you could also outsource it. You could also find people to do it. Go to Fiverr.com, find somebody who is native. You can try people. I'm not discriminating here, right? But sometimes you can go and you get somebody from India or something, and they're fantastic. I had one guy who was, from India, and he used to write my blog posts, and the English was brilliant, was fantastic. But I got 2 or 3 people from India, and you couldn't make out a word of the blog post. It was absolutely hopeless. So, sometimes you might find you might be better to get someone who's native to the country. You might be better to get someone from Australia or someone from, the UK or someone from the US or whatever. Sometimes you'll get somebody from India, you'll get someone from the Philippines, and they'll be great. But you can also go on ratings, check the ratings, check what people are saying. If you go on Fiverr or you go to some of these outsourcing places, you can go to different outsourcing places. You go to easyoutsource.com, or you can go to, what's the other place? Elance.com, getafreelancer.com. You can go to these places and you can basically get people from there to do your post. But what you want to do is you want to go and you want to see what the ratings are like. You want to see what the comments are like, and you don't want one good rating because they could be rating it themselves. You want to see consistent good ratings for their articles, for their writing, for their stuff like that. And if you do that, you'll find you'll get a good writer. And if a good writer, good content in your blog, people will like it. People will come. People will visit it. Google will, put it up there in the search engine, as long as you don't do any crazy backlinking strategies that Google doesn't like. You'll be fine. So those are all different things that you'll be able to use, you'll be able to do on your blog. Okay, so no matter what you're blogging about, get down, do the 21-day challenge, get started, right? Get started. Like I said before, the first thing you want to do is rank for the 21-day blogging challenge. All of us in our team, we want to rank for the 21-day blogging challenge. So start going out there and tell people about the 21-day blogging challenge. That's your job, is to tell people about the 21-day blogging challenge, right? So when people look for it, they're going to find us, okay? So you want to do that first, and then you want to start blogging about what you know about, what you're interested in, what you want to blog about on your blog. The other thing you want, which is really, really important, is whenever you write a blog post, before you even write the blog post, you want to think, what is the reason for this blog post, okay? Now, the reason for the 21-day challenge blog post is that Empower Network are calling the first day, they're having the 21-day blogging challenge, right, for their new blog. So people are going to say, what's the 21-day blogging challenge? So the challenge for your first blog of the 21-day blogging challenge is to rank for that, so that people can come and join and buy the blogging system off you, okay? So that's your purpose, or to subscribe to your list, or to even add you as a friend on Facebook because they found your stuff interesting, right? And once you have them there, then you can take them to the next level. You can give them more information. You can show them what you're doing. You can show them how it can benefit them, and you can do more stuff from there. Okay. So you want to have a call to action for all your blog posts. Whenever you start writing your blog post, what is your call to action? Why are you writing your blog post? Okay, I don't want you to go out there and write a blog post and write 5 ways to get more traffic or something, and then just finish it and that's it and you're gone, right? At the end of the blog post, I want you to put a call to action. You want to tell them what you want them to do, right? I have just shown you today 5 ways to get more traffic. So what I basically want you to do now is I want you to click here, to find out this great piece of video software that will help you get more traffic, or to click here to get this viral blogging system. By doing our 21-day challenge, you're going to be able to get loads of real estate on Google, where people are going to be able to find you and come and join your business. Okay, so you want to always give them a call to action at the end, because if you don't give them a call to action at the end of your blog post, they're not going to do anything, right? They're not going to do anything. I mean, I was at a hangout a few weeks ago, and I was at a hangout a few weeks ago, and David Wood was talking in the hangout. He was talking about some stuff, and he said something about the call to action, doing a call to action hangout. And I basically wrote up in the chat. I went, he said, "What did you get from this hangout? What useful information did you get from this hangout?" And I always do call to action in my videos, or my I do call to action in my videos, I do call to action in my blog posts and stuff, right? But quite often on these hangouts, I'm just doing stuff for my team. I'm showing them stuff and so on and so forth, and I don't do calls to action. I said, well, what I got from this hangout is the fact that, this live stream is the fact that when I'm doing a hangout, have a call to action for the hangout. Why am I doing the hangout? And I was going like, it's a complete no-brainer. But I'm doing hangouts and training people, showing them how to do stuff and help them do stuff. But at the end, there's no call to action, right? So the call to action in this hangout is to do the 21-day blogging challenge, which is going to make us all more money. That's the call to action in this hangout. If you're on the hangout and you're not already in our team, you haven't already joined our team, you want to actually click the button or click the link below, and you want to join our 21-day blogging challenge and get the blog so that you can actually join our 21-day blogging challenge. Okay. The other thing I want to say to you all, if you're here, you're on our team, or you're going to be joining our team, what I want to say to you is that every week we do these hangouts, and basically we're going to be giving information, we're going to be giving free information, free content, helping people with building their online business. You can send people to this hangout with your link, and anyone who joins and buys the blogging system will get it will go to you. The money will basically go to you. Okay, all you need to do is just add your link at the end of the URL, your Empower Network link at the URL, and it will go to you. Okay, so that's very important as well. Feel free. We're on every Thursday at 8 p.m. So feel free to send an email out to your list, and say, look, we're on at 8 p.m. We're going to be teaching you to make more money online, make money blogging, how to improve your marketing skills, whatever it is. Come and join us at 8 o'clock. We'll see you in 15 minutes. We'll see you in half an hour. We'll see you in an hour. And you'll make money from that as well. Okay, so feel free to also use that for yourself. If you have any questions, if anything you don't know or you want to know, or any questions in the top of your head, if you basically just click the comment section below, just in case you've come through the Google Plus instead of coming directly to your site. It's worldinternetschool.com/hangout if you want to get onto the site. But as long as you're on the site, you'll be able to see the comment section below. It's live comments. So any questions, anything you want answered, post it in here below now, and we'll be able to answer it for you, okay? Or if we don't get covering it tonight, we'll cover it on a future hangout, okay? Good morning, George. Good morning from Melbourne. It's nice to see you, sir. So, like I said, that's really all I want to talk about tonight. You want to go in there, you want to start your 21-day blogging challenge. When this new blogging system is launched, it will blow you away, all the stuff. There's pop-up calls to action that come up. There's all these different calls to action. So no matter what you're selling, you'll be able to have a call to action. If you're an estate agent, there'll be a call to action button. If you're a internet marketer, there'll be a call to action button. If you're selling health stuff, there'll be a button, right? And opt-in stuff as well. There's going to be banners that are targeted specifically for different markets of people. Okay, so there's going to be banners that are targeted for good morning, George. I see George is commenting below. It's nice to see you, George. George is coming all the way from Melbourne. It's like, I know, what time is it there with you, George? It's like it's about 7 in the morning. He's an early bird, not like me. But anyway, you get the gist of it. Okay, we're going to start that 21-day blogging challenge from tomorrow. A video, a blog post for the first day, and then for thereafter, you could do a video if you want. It might put you over your comfort zone, so you might just want to do your blog post, or you might want to do both. Okay, but definitely want to rank for the 21-day blogging challenge. Do that the first day. Do that for your blog post, and then after that, pick another 20 or 21 blog posts. By the time the new blogging system comes, we will be 8:28. It's an hour later then. Cool. Time flies when you're having fun, George. So basically, the 20 days, the 21 days will get us up to the new blog being launched. And when the new blog is launched, those posts will skyrocket. Right, they will skyrocket in Google, and they'll be able to generate us more income. Okay, for everyone in our team. Okay, everyone in our team, everyone below us in our team is going to generate us all income. Okay, so we want to get focused on that. Get the 21-day challenge done. Is there anybody else here with anything they want to say before we go? Any questions? Anything at all? Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that, folks. I hope I've enjoyed having you. It's been great having you here. Had a great evening. Any questions or anything, feel free to hit me up on Skype, hit me up on Facebook afterwards. If you need any help with anything, same thing as well, okay? And I look forward to seeing you again next week at the same time, 8 p.m. GMT on the Hangout. Thanks very much.